Hi, it's me, I'm Leah. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we are cooking some Mediterranean chicken skewers that are a super typical dish that can be enjoyed all year long. If you come with me, I'll show you how to do it and I'll give you some plating ideas at the end. First, we are going to marinate the chicken. To do so, we'll be using 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of pepper. As herbs, we'll be using 1 teaspoon of Provençal herbs, half a teaspoon of oregano, half a teaspoon of cumin, 1 full teaspoon of paprika, some chimichurri mix, and some saffron. Then we'll mix it until well combined. We can set this mixture aside as we go on to prepare the chicken. For this recipe we are using boneless, skinless chicken breast that we will dice in about 1/2 inch cubes. These cubes should be regular. As the regular they are, the evenly they will cook. Then we will add them into the mixture and stir until they are evenly coated. Ideally, you would prepare this the night before, but if you don't have the time, it's okay if you prepare it just about 1/2 hour to 1 hour before you mount the skewers. Once this step is done, we will set this aside, as we said, overnight or at least for an hour. Now it's veggie time. We'll be using 1 onion and 1 red bell pepper, but you can use whichever veggies you have on hand. We'll be dicing them as we did with the chicken, and then we'll set them aside for the time we will have to prepare the skewers. As I said, almost every veggie goes with this recipe. You can use green bell peppers, yellow bell peppers, zucchini, or even mushrooms. We'll be cooking our skewers on a pan, but you can also grill them or cook them in the oven. The oven should be preheated to 390 Fahrenheit and you should cook them for about 8 to 10 minutes. Then they should be ready to serve. It's time to prepare the skewers, or as are known in Spain, pinchos. It is important that the layers are even, because as the chicken cooks, it will release its flavors, that are the ones that will cook the veggies. So in order to get the perfect flavor, the layers should be even. You can assemble the skewers in whichever order you prefer, but I recommend to start with the veggies. With 1 whole chicken breast, you'll get about 4 to 6 skewers, but with any leftover chicken, you can save it and use it for salad. Now you can heat a non-sticking pan and sear each skewer for each side. Then you will finish cooking them on a bake. They don't need to be in the pan for long, as they will be finished cooking in the oven. Halfway onto the searing process, we can add some of the oil. That will help boost the flavor. While we finish the searing process, we can preheat the oven to 390 degrees. Then we can lay some oven paper on the oven tray and transfer the skewers. the oven they go for 6 to 8 minutes, depending on how big the chicken chunks are. While the skewers are in the oven, we will dice some tomato for the plating. You can skip this step if you don't like tomato. Other ideas to serve the skewers are to serve them as a starter, for example in a party. You can also serve them along with some rice and some veggies. Or the idea that we have, that is to be served on a wrap. Traditionally, they are served like this in Greece, where they use a bit of bread and they put it inside with some roasted veggies and some tzatziki sauce. But we gave it some Mediterranean twist and we put just some salad and some tomatoes. So here you have the finished product. I hope you really enjoy it. I hope you dare to try it, and if you like it, let me know and tag me on social media. See you next time, and remember, put some Mediterranean flavor in your life.